thank you so much for joining us on this video. We are going to be talking about how to leave Microsoft. You are both people with lots of experience in this area. Could you just introduce yourselves quickly?
Thank you very much for having me. I'm Benoit Penicaut. I'm the Sales Manager France for Nextcloud.
And I'm Karim Taybi, the business developer in Arawa. So yeah, why to quit Microsoft? The main reasons are obvious, because most of our customers want to have their data on their own infrastructure.
I have an example to share with you today. They came to us even though they choose Microsoft in the first place as the main IT systems. When it comes to the sensitivity of some data, they chose and they need to choose another IT system as an alternative to deal with specific topics and sensitivity.
The second one is about the price. Even if they have some very aggressive offer in a context of scalability, it becomes really expensive. The third point is about the competition. It helps to compete with the standard and normalized Microsoft solution. So for the customer that would like to provide a service for their own customer, it avoids to develop from scratch their own solution.
So supposing a company has decided that they would like to move away from Microsoft, what would that migration look like?
That's a good question. The example I've got in mind is a big telecommunication company. There is two things here, I think. The first was how to identify which file is sensitive and which one is not, to migrate properly from SharePoint. That's the first step of migration I have in mind. Identify properly what to transfer and what to need to migrate. The other one is more around the use cases. How our users will be able to make what they've done before in the new IT system. That's why, thanks to Collabora and the partnership that we've got, you have the compatibility of the Office documents that they use on the Microsoft side, and actually that is the process of migration. Data first and the usage after that.
You're talking about a very large telecommunications company here. Karim, you were just sharing with us a really interesting use case as well.
And some for university, I have a specific use case. They are looking for different isolated instance. They have a complex architecture. So they need to do a study first before the deployment. But there are different scenarios. Sometimes you have the simple use case, you understand the needs, and so you just have to deploy the solution and provide the support. And sometimes, even if it's complex, you have multiple possibilities to move step by step, not especially in a one-shot move.
What's been the feedback that you've had from these customers?
We've got the good feedbacks of what the migration should have been. And I think that's what's very interesting, that the migration is feasible and possible as long as you do it so smoothly and properly.
Most of the time the customer have the feeling that it's their own solution. They don't have the feeling to purchase this solution from an editor. They have the solution to have their own solution. This is a different way of thinking, and in the end, they have their own solution and not a Microsoft solution. And that's really important for us.
Thank you so much for sharing with us. That's really helpful.
My pleasure.